Something for you, sir?
Last call.
Uh,
Nine tickets.
okay. Grab the microphone for me, please. You'll pardon me, I have to do my normal employee of the month. I just saw that on your screen. That's funny. That's funny. Pardon me. Excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, last call for entries into the raffle for just the tips prize package. 9 tickets remaining. Go visit their booth to get your last chance at tickets available for their raffle. 9 tickets remaining. And that raffle will be done before the close of business today. All right. Now that I've done my actual job, now I'm doing my side gig here.
I'm just making sure all this is shared where it's supposed to be. Just bear with me one moment.
We have the cross posting being done to make sure this stream is going across all potential outlets that Miss Graham has access to with her streaming capabilities between the Capital Region APA Pool League streaming services, the Short Rack streaming services, both of them on Facebook, and of course on the YouTubes. The YouTubes. Oh, the Empire State Ladies 9 Ball Tour page as well. My apologies. How dare I forget that one? Yes, okay, sure. We'll go with that. That being said, Natalie Vogel, Heather Graham, getting ready to do battle on the felt. Once again, they're starting with 9 ball first, 10 ball second, 8 ball third, short rack fourth, and if needed, a mystery game to settle a potential 2-2 tiebreaker.
If you want to click the read comments, click on these tabs up here. Comments will be there, right here,
Mm-hmm.
and right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we have to click on.
Mmm. Yummy.
Calling the 9.
Okay. And they're gonna call the 9 if necessary when it comes down to it.
Trying to find them out.
Oh hi, haha. Oh, it syncs with the. Oh, look at you. She's got the mouse works on both computers. That's wonderful, amazing, stupendous. As we begin now. All right, so we're off and rolling here. Want to thank everybody that's tuning in right now. Natalie Vogel won the lag, so she will break our 9 ball rack to open things up. And sinks the one right on the break. That cue ball creeps all the way up to the near side far corner. And now we gotta get after that deuce. I mean, interesting. Long distance shot for the deuce. Let's see what can be done here. Natalie is measuring up her shot. Was playing this morning for Puluminati in the World Qualifiers, and the 2 just rattles home. She used every inch of that corner pocket to rattle home the deuce. Now going for the 3 ball. Takes her time with it. Decides to play a little bit of a safety. Puts the 3 near the rail. Heather now steps up for her first shot. And the 3 will not come home. That cue ball is going to travel. Yeah, there's going to be some nice defense done there. So now that 3 ball is in a very precarious position behind a cluster of the 9, 7, and 5. And a very spirited attempt there, but now Heather's going to have a pretty clean look at that 3. Heather's measuring it up. And, will that come down the rail? No, it bumps into the cue ball. So now he's going to line it up her own. See what she can do here. And she knocks that home, but no. Cue ball go bye-bye. So now he's going to give the ball off to Heather. 3-ball did go in ahead of time. So the 3-ball can stay in its home.
I can't believe it came all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, that was
A little too much follow.
yeah, a little too much.
I challenge Heather, of course. I mean, that'd be ever.
So now Heather with ball in hand, she'll measure up the 4, go right along the near side rail. Smooth stroke. Now to go for the 5. A little bit of a precarious position. She's calling the. Oh, she's gonna. Is she going for a combo on the 9? What is she doing here? I think she's going for the combo on the 9. I think she's calling the combo 5 on the 9 to knock it out. And that's not going to work. So let's see what Natalie's able to do here. And that 5 ball just gets enough, inches its way into the side pockets. I want to thank everybody for tuning in right now. This is just the first of many challenge matches we're going to have here today, as Natalie buries the 6. Now sets herself up. Say that 3 times fast. Pretty well with the 7 ball. Questions become how much she can get that cue to carry to the 8. I think she's got a good enough angle here. She's pointing the 8 to the side pocket. Nice and easy. And now she's got to call the pocket for the 9. Let's see where she goes. It's a special challenge. They're doing race to. Right now we are reconnecting everything, so there we go. I got it. Don't you worry. It's going to eventually show up.
Click down and up again. It might not have pressed it.
All right, let's click down and up again. There we go. So Natalie took the 9. Now we're going on to 10 ball here. Calling shots on all balls. Thank you very much for the explanation, Miss Graham. Appreciate it.
Well, dummy. No, I'm kidding. He's a dummy. He
I'm.
doesn't know how to play this game.
I mean, 10. I've never seen 10 ball before, so this will be brand new for me. So yeah. You weren't too far up by saying I have no idea what's going on. No. Number love here. Number love. Not Robert Love, but number love here. All right, so it looks like Heather has racked us up for 10 ball. And Miss Natalie, I guess she's going to verify that the racking is okay. I don't know what's going on here. Anyways, there we go. So coming off the dub in 9 ball, Natalie's going to now break us off for 10 ball here. Remember, they're going to call all balls to all pockets. And that break, pretty clean. Don't look like maybe the deuce. Maybe the deuce. Wow. Talk about the closest of shavings from getting the deuce to roll in there on the break. So now Heather's going to call her shot here. I think she's going to aim the 1. Where are we going here? I think she's going for the... Now she's going for the 1. And the 1 does not go in. And almost went in the wrong pocket, but enough spacing there. Wasn't as close as I thought it was going to be. Natalie had a rooting for a losing cause there. Now she's trying to measure up where to put the 1. Pardon me. What do you need?
Those 2 people that come up to the tournament desk.
Andrea and Brandon are the tournament destinies. Andrea and Brandon are the tournament destinies. All right, so the 1 and 2 are gone. So now we move to the 3.
You walked in with the microphone before you get.
All right. Apologize for that. Now Heather's going to take her shot at the 3 ball. And that is no bueno. So now Natalie's coming back for the 3. And it looks like I'm about to call a raffle ticket number in a second here, so bear with me here as we go through things. And Natalie buries the 3 home. Now we get to the 4. A little bit of a tricky spot here with the 4. She's going to definitely have to knock it off a rail or 2 potentially. Yep, that's going to be just shy. But now the 4 is in another tricky spot here. Just making sure I still have batteries live in my arena microphone. All right. Looks like we're going to do a raffle here, so bear with me for a second as we have things going on here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Just the Tip raffle being drawn right now. God darn it. Linda, can somebody grab me the batteries plugged in the surge strip next to Ryan?
You know, that's the second time that happened when I walked near you. I think it's me. I killed the batteries. When you were over there, I'm like, the same thing happened. I must come out this way.
I'm assuming it's not me.
How many batteries do you need?
None of them got charged last night, so I'm been bouncing between batteries.
Oh, you got this. I got this too.
Alright, let's try that again. Now we got different batteries in my phone. Just the Tip raffle going on. Ticket has been drawn. Wayne Miller, where are you? Wayne Miller. I know you. I see you. Wayne Miller. Get your black shirt, jeans wearing butt over here. Congratulations, Wayne. I guess that's 2 raffles I lost on. I quit. All right. Now I can get back to work here. I see Natalie calling her shot. I see you, Nat. I saw it, Nat. Heather is making sure that I'm not breaking anything, which is probably a good idea because, well, I'm Brian. And if you know me, you know what happened to me earlier today. Anyways, gunning for the 5. Off 2 rails, not really doing anything. Good thing she missed the 6 there because that would have been awful. Anyways, so now Heather's going to line up at the 5 again, as you see on the screen. 1-0 Natalie so far. She took down the 9-ball match, or 9-ball game of the match. So now Heather is going to call her shot as they're playing 10-ball here. And Steve Basinski to the tournament record test, please. Steve Basinski to the tournament record test, please. Thank you. So here we go. Now he gets the 5-ball in. Almost scratches, but gets just enough of a stop there in that corner as she's calling the 6 in the side pocket. Right side pocket for Natalie is the goal here on the 6. She takes her aim, measures it up, bang, right into the side pocket. Now the 7. She's going to look to bounce off the near side rail and go to the far left corner. Or is she going to combo? Let's see what she's going to do here. Because now she's pointing at the 10-ball. Well, she gets the 10 to rattle home after... Wow. Wow. Natalie Vogel, ladies and gentlemen. Give her a deuce. She is now up 2-0 as they go to 8-ball. Natalie Vogel. 22 years young, showing off the skills and the fortitude of a master. So Heather's racking things up in this first special exhibition broadcast of the day. We have a number of different matches we will potentially have in this exhibition area today. Whenever you're ready for me to call stuff, I'll call stuff.
Can you see if Anthony? I need someone from the team. See if Anthony showed up. See if
Anthony Elam or any member of the shutout crew from 9-ball. please come to the tournament area, please. Anthony Elam or any other member of the shutout crew 9 ball, please report to the 3 with us. Thank you. And now we have Carl Ray, the Capital Region APA Lieutenant. Lieutenant Ray. Lieutenant Ray, good afternoon, sir. Glad to have you aboard. And here's Heather.
The guy with the yellow shirt that was in the booth is Carl Ray. He is our employee of the month, Mr. Ronald McDonald.
Your favorite league manager coming from a disclosed location in Albany.
Make sure y'all give him some love this weekend.
I would like a $5 McChicken deal, please. Haha, haha. And there goes Lieutenant Carl out the way. Thank you, sir.
We are doing different rules from APA. It's open after the break, even if you make a ball.
All right, open after the break, even if a ball is made off the break. Okay. And calling all shots. Got it. All right. So modified rules for this match, non-APA. I did not see the break. 8, 11. All right, yes, the 14 went in on the break, but still open now for Natalie to do whatever she wishes. Was a win in the 9-ball rack and the 10-ball rack. Now trying to go for the clean sweep. Heather, come on, you gotta rep here. Rep the channel. Come on. Meanwhile, oh, shake, rattle, and roll everywhere except the bottom of the pocket.
My B, BBG.
Her B. This is Natalie's B.
You're my B. Everyone's my B.
Now BF, that's a different story.
Yes, absolutely not. Heather's my BF. My hubby, my ooh.
In the meantime, Heather is calling for that ball to go in the corner pocket and rattles it home. So now, let's see what she goes for here. She got the 13 down. Now it's time to... Looks like she's calling a 9? Interesting. This is a bit of a complex shot here, things are. Because she has the 10 directly in front of her. She's going to have to take this at a very precarious angle. Plus the 3. Oh, Woo! That was some fancy schmancy ball work that almost paid off there for Heather. But now, Natalie's going to call on the 5, I believe, here. She's calling the 5 corner pocket. Very nice pace there on that one. Now I'm guessing she's going to go for the 1. Looks like she's going to line up the 1 for the opposite corner there. She lines it up. Nice and straight. Banging it in. Now there's options here. There are options here. The problem being is that 1 ball right there. That's exactly the problem I was about to get into. And now we have a cluster. I won't say the back end of that word. We have a cluster F basically at that pocket now with a grouping of 3 balls. And now Heather's going to go after the 10 despite that deuce sitting right there. Interesting. And, well, okay. Just as I was saying. That's why I get to open my mouth. My bad. My B. That commentator curse, yeah, is a true thing. So now Natalie's going to attack that trio of balls there. Gets one of hers to go down. And now that sets her up for the 7. Looks like she's calling center. The far left corner. Far left corner. The left corner. Left far corner. Right there. You know what I meant. That gets the 7. Now I believe she's going to go for the 6 here. As she is looking to put this match away with a 3-0 sweep. Gets the 6 to go down. But now, trouble lurking potentially on that 3 ball. As she has pretty straight line pretty close, a straight line of 2 straight balls in front of her, but she's going to try to go off the rail, get the right angle on the 3 there. And that bounces around and does everything but hit the 3 ball and even goes in the pocket for a scratch. This is going to be ball in hand now. Heather still has 5 balls to get down before attending to even thinking about a 4th rack here. So now she's trying to figure out the best way to approach things here to try and finish this rack here. Again, Heather needs to win this rack to extend things. She's going to go for the 15 here. Or, excuse me. Yeah, 15. I got that right in my head. Takes care of that. So now we got 9 ball side pocket from the looks of things. We'll see if she can run the table here to wrap it up. Oh, I'm sorry, she did not go for the 9 ball, but still got one of her own. Very good. So now she's calling 10 for the top corner there on the right side. Very good pace on that. Knock it button. I'm going to assume 9. Yep, we're assuming 9. Bottom right corner. And now he's even scouting out how she's going to do this. And the 9, ooh, not the cleanest hit there, but still rattles in. But now, very near side angle here.
If she makes this, she should get a good shape on the 8, maybe. As long as she hits it, I think, bottom, otherwise she scraps.
And it looks like she's angling for that bottom cut. Ooh, just a shade off there. But on the good side of things, she just blocked that 3 like a psycho. So now he has no choice but to attack the 8 ball at this point. Or scratch. That too. As she love taps Heather's ball. So now it's ball in hand for Heather. Let's see how she's going to attend to this.
Probably gonna put the 8 in the bottom, in the side, left-hand side pocket.
This is to extend the match.
So she's gonna probably do a little top here, and then should just put it in the left-hand side pocket. Yeah. And her cue ball's gonna come all. Oh, she's going up there. Okay. Maybe the angle's not what I thought it was.
All right, so
I would say like that's a little scary. If I do follow, I feel like I would scratch just because my luck this tournament has been a little crazy. Yeah, she's putting bottom on it. She knows what she's doing.
and Heather will rattle it home to extend the match, putting herself on the board here 2-1. So again, my name is Brian. I am the quote-unquote voice of God here at the APA Empire State Shootout for the Capital Region. And we are moving on to short rack. That is correct. And then if Heather can win...
On the hill, we'll just rotate back to 9 ball, I guess.
All right, so discussion right now is a rotate back to 9 ball potentially if we get to hill, but right now we got to worry about short rack at this point. We're going to short rack ourselves. At least she said 4 stripes, 4 solids. So here we go. Natalie set up. Racking for Heather. As Heather will now switch out to her break cue here. Which you can't see on screen, but just trust my word for it.
You can click over, so on the screen.
Oh yeah, I can kind of do. I can kind of do this, right?
No.
No.
Center it back. Up. Center it. Move the mouse.
You click on these eyeballs. So click on this eyeball.
If you click on the eyeball, it turns on this eyeball. Nope.
What do I gotta do?
Click on that one.
Click on that one.
And it says-
Oh.
Click it again. And it says-
Oh, looky. All right, so now I took 9 ball and 10 ball. Heather just took 8 ball, so now we take ourselves to short rack, which I think I'm a little. There we go. I'm recentering things here. There we go. Now that I've recentered everything. Heather. All right. Heather is rocking and rolling here.
Wifey type.
You say wifey type?
Yeah, she is my wife.
Oh.
Yeah, she's my wife. No, so she's probably gonna put the 11 in like the bottom left hand corner and try to follow up for the 10, I assume, and maybe get like a small angle just to try and come out for the 12. But that's just me. And she tried it.
11 can't quite rattle home to start off our short rack here, but now he's going to try to measure things up for her solids. Looks like she's aiming 3 for a corner. Oh, correction, went for the 4. That 4 just will not rattle home. So now it's on Heather. Whoa. Whoa. Don't know what happened there. Oh, I see what I did there. Sometimes I know what I'm doing. Still learning this. It's my first time running this computer. My apologies. So let's see what we can get here on this angle. Can't quite get the 10 to roll down. So now Natalie comes back here. Natalie Vogel measuring things up. Looks like she's just going to take care of that ball there in the corner. Lovely. She'll come back now. Will she address the 3? I don't know. I don't know. She might move on to the 2 here, address the 2, and then go from there. Let's see how she attacks this. Natalie measures it up, aims, fires, got it. Now, again, a peculiar spot, but we'll see what angle she decides to take here. She's still going to go 1 for that corner on the right side. Love taps it, and ooh, nicely done there. And now, the way the balls have lined up, she has a look at the 3. Just not sure if she likes the angle the best, but she's going to go for it here on the left far corner. Natalie. Why'd I even doubt that? I don't know. So now Natalie has the 8 ball to take down the rack and the match as she chalks back up. And looks at the angle from a couple different looks of things. She looks down, fires away. Oh, no. So now Heather can look to run things out here. She measures up the yo 11, and that'll rattle home. These are the 10 and the 12. That cue ball keeps rolling, rolling, rolling. I don't know if she necessarily likes the angle, but it looks like she can potentially go for it here. She lines up the 10.
10 top right hand corner.
Oh, goes 12 instead.
Lied. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know how to play this game.
You lie. Like a bearskin rug.
Well, she's gonna have to draw this now. I think she's pretty straight on the. Yeah, she's gonna go for like a try a super draw and make the 10 in there.
Now she's calling 8 for that near right corner. And this is to extend and try to pull off the comeback. It is in, and we go hill. Looky, looky. So now we're going to the final rack here. Things all square at 2 apiece. Natalie took down 9 and 10 ball. Heather just won 8 and a short rack. So now we move on to the final rack, which I believe they're going to go back to 9, if I remember correctly. Meanwhile, questions are being asked about why am I here? Why am I on the microphone? Well, I don't know. I'm here so I don't get fined. Let's just put it that way. Oh, hello. There we go.
You're about to start it now.
Sounds like I'm going to have to announce the next round of matches here. But in the meantime, Heather will break the 9-ball rack, and survey says niet. No, niet. So here we go now. Now he's going to measure up that 1 ball, go far right corner there. Natalie looking at for the angle. Maybe cut off it. And the 1 does rattle home. But now a little bit of an awkward spotting here as that 2 is right up against that right rail. So now we got a little bit of a problem here for Natalie, but we'll see how she. So Natalie will now. So Natalie will now set things up. No marking. I mean, there's been a couple of times I think where Natalie's marked her pocket, but all in all, I mean, these two are BFFs. They're trusting each other. In the meantime, though, Natalie is taking care of things with the 3 ball. Now measuring up the 4. A bit of a tricky situation here as Natalie has that 8 ball to contend with and get around. She's trying to figure out an angle where either I think she can get the 4 to knock into that near right corner, or maybe get an angled bounce off the rail to get in between the 7 and 9, maybe? I'm not quite sure. And that 8 ball, yeah, like I mentioned, causing all kinds of issues. Best angle for Heather to work with as that 4 ball, not right up against the rail, but again, you gotta play it. You gotta play it very cautiously because that corner pocket being so. Avoid the scratch there. That's a good thing on the back end. But now Natalie has a much better angle to work with here than she had in her previous shot, let alone what Heather had in the last shot. Now it's a matter of Natalie planning out how she wants the cue ball to react off the 4 to get herself in position for that 5 ball. And that'll slide in, not very easily, but it'll slide home. But now we can tell with that 8 ball again. So let's see. Not very easily, but it'll slide home. But now we can tell with that 8 ball again. So let's see what kind of angle she can get off that 5. And she'll combo the 8 in. So we decided to go with comboing the 8 in, and now she has to figure out what to do with the 5. Let's get that bridge out and see what we can do here. So Natalie breaks out the bridge cue to address the 5 on its own now. 5 ball is not directly on the rail, so there's room there. There's some wiggle room there for her to work with. And she figures out how she wants to use the cue. Lifts the bridge off the table, and somehow lifts the bridge off the table, and somehow, some way, that 5 went in. And even Natalie had to laugh at herself over that one. So now we move on to the 6. Pretty straight on shot for that far left corner. And wow. Well, I'll be damned. Well, that's if that's not a fortunate back-to-back shots, I don't know. Now it's Heather for the match. After those 2 shots.
3 shots, really. Think about it.
Dios mio. Racks runs it home in the last 3. Heather Graham, the host of Short Rack Streaming, takes home the dub 3-2. Did address the not marking comment, by the way. They were just calling the whole talk in the hood here. That all being said, let me get let's hold on, let's get Natalie over here. No, challenge match in here of some sort. We'll see if anyone's gonna jump. What's up? Just some like grudge matches kind of thing. So, I'm free to go. I'm free to go.
Yep. I'm kicking Brian off.
Bye.
He said goodbye. We're gonna have Damien and Natalie playing now. Hope you guys enjoyed that little match we had. Alright, let's just switch over here. Y'all are playing the I don't think so. Greg. 5 go and you 31. Alright, so these two. Nobody's able to play. They're all playing right now, so you wanna play Carl now? Maybe you can find him. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Where is he at?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are on the list for a grudge match in the exhibition area for today.
Heard on YouTube for anyone that's watching on YouTube. So Damien goes to 38 balls, while Natalie goes to 31 balls. They are doing an APA 9-ball race. If you want, just sign up over there if you know anybody that wants to play. On TV. Please squat, Natalie. I will, but then I look like a triple hater. Oh no. Y'all are saying all this on the mic right now. I do apologize for everybody's commentary on the mic.
Technically, it's illegal. All of his shots are illegal because there's not a foot on the floor, so.
That's what you gotta tell them.
They have some fighting words over here. They have some fighting words. Alright, looks like Damien made the 3-ball on the break. It doesn't look like he has eyes on that 4-ball. Yeah.
That was really fun.
Yeah, it was.
I like the back and forth too. It looks scary.
Natalie's over here all excited about our match. Damien's looking to see what he can hit to make it hit on that 1 ball. Natalie's turn. If you guys want Brian back on commentary, let me know. I could drag him back over here. Thanks, Sam. Hello, Alice.
I hate combos to the 9-ball. I always feel like a.
Why the fuck is it doing this?
Doing it again?
Sorry about YouTube, everybody. Yeah.
Wow. You want us to pause?
Give me 1 second. I'll wait until after this. We're probably going to pause real quick and restart YouTube again. Because it keeps disconnecting. Just going to pause real quick so I could try and get YouTube back